Hi everyone, Darko here, lead coach, Coach's Corner Day Trading Service, also known as Darko's Day Trading Academy. We had two trades so far this week. I will share the PMA recording with you. The trades were Kiwi Yen and USD CAD. The first one was USD CAD, and let's see what I had to say about this trade in my PMA. So we are at monthly support. I like this level very much. What I do like is that my backtesting tells me that when I see a pin bar reversal like this, that's usually means something. Maybe not nowadays in today's market, but usually means something. Price is retracing back into this neckline, which is not that strong. What I do like with this level is all these scrolling back and forth. Well, this is a very strong swing neckline on a daily chart. Okay, so that's good, and it's also giving me an end of day candle. The bulls won the war, the fight, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and no, I don't care about daily opposing levels unless it's a swing neckline. And let's just see so I don't miss this level in here. No, that's good. Let's see here. I'm moving this back to the significant neckline, which is also this weekly neckline in here. I choose this neckline in here as my entry, another significant neckline, because this is a very strong level, and this is also when I have a very strong level on my entry time frame that is just before my significant neckline. I take those level to better be safe than sorry. Okay. And this is nothing that I just made up. I actually had this as one of my the first webinar of the year. If I'm not mistaken, it was last year's first webinar. It's somewhere on the website if I'm not mistaken. If it's yeah, just look for the 6th of January. I think it's like 2020, it must be. So you have lots of screenshots where I explain this in great detail. So this is a pending order, okay, for the reason I mentioned. So I really believe in this trade. Like every other trade that I point out, the outcome is out of my control. There you go. We got filled in here, and actually price hits the final target, which was this weekly opposing level for 120 pips. The next trade we took this week was, we got filled yesterday. This is a Kiwi Yen trade, and before I let you listen to the PMA, this was also the screenshot that I posted after the PMA when the pair hit my criteria that I'm actually explaining in the PMA. So have a listen to what I had to say about Kiwi Yen. My radar, which is Kiwi Yen, and this is where I will be explaining if a trade makes sense to me on a monthly chart. So we all know that if I'm not mistaken, on this trading platform, this is an inside bar. Yes, this candle is within the previous candle's high and low. Okay, so let me grab my pen for you. So that means the monthly chart tells me we have a candlestick formation that is actually due for a pullback. It could be when it comes to inside bar, an inside bar is either could be a continuation move, or could be also pulling back. In this case, we are at a heavy level of resistance. It's a different story if the the higher time frame, in this case maybe weekly and daily, are making higher lows, building buying pressure, then obviously at some point we'll be doing this. But in this case, we are actually hitting something legit. So it makes sense to me if the monthly chart wants to pull back, or at least retrace a bit. So I don't care about anything that is after, so the only level that I care about is this one in here and this one in here. We have another level in here that is on my radar. So everything in here is completely, I don't care. So with that said, I'm watching also this candle action, which is very like 100% bearish. To play it safe, because I don't want to give back my hard-earned money that we made today, because we all know that so far this month has been a bit iffy. So what I'm looking for is very, very exact. So there's no subjectivity whatsoever. Okay. So I want this get taken out even by 1 pip. I want a clear swing break. Sorry, I want a swing break. That means by 1 pip. If that happens without touching this daily swing neckline in here, okay, so we breach this swing at least by 1 pip, then we have a swing break before we hit this level. If that happens, then this becomes a pending order short with a higher high stop loss, aiming to the downside. Then we could hit this level, and then we could hit this level, and then we could, go further downside. So that's the only pair that is on my radar for a potential end of day approach. There you go. Price did what I was visualizing. We had a swing break without hitting the opposing level I was referring to. Price went up into our entry level, and then it's currently up over 40 pips. Depending how you manage it, this can never be a losing trade. Okay, so I don't want to give you the impression that everything we do is a winning trade. Actually, this month has been quite the opposite. Okay, we had several losing trades, full losses. This is the live track record of my PMA trades that is pointed out in advance. So some of us did not get filled on the big winners. Okay, I know some got filled on both. Some didn't get filled on any of these two. Some maybe only one of them. So depending if you got all the winning trades, you are definitely on a winning side so far this month. If you, like many of us, did not get filled on every single one of these, you might be slightly on the red, or maybe break even or slightly better than break even so far this month. So this is the complete, I'm dead honest with you. This is depending obviously how the Kiwi yen trade turns out. That could be either make this month end up as a break-even month or slightly better than break-even. And obviously we have one more week left that will more or less dictate if the month of April will be a winning month or a losing month. Okay. With that said, I'm done for this week so far. So if you haven't listened to my podcast, make sure that you do. The podcast is very popular, not because of me or because of Bic. It's because we are telling you the true story about trading, which very few people do. So have a listen, and everything you need to know about trading, or at least the honest side of it, it's there. No BS, no hype, no nothing. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you a fantastic weekend. If something happens next week that is worth mentioning, I will make a recording. If not, have a great week, and until next time, stay safe and take care. Cheers.